Welcome back to the channel Coding Pills, just like taking small pills of knowledge every day. So now after this APIs, now we have to move to the another APIs called update contact details. Okay, how to update that? Updating a particular contact, you have to uniquely identify that, right? How to identify? To identify by the ID. ID is a unique for everyone. Okay, so ID is unique. So at the time of updating, we have to first find the particular updated contact. So how to do that? Basically, first public response entity, the response structure, and the type of is a contact, and the name of the method will be update contact, CONTACT contact, and the argument which we have are first contact one, contact is equal to, sorry, and the comma, we also need a integer ID. To uniquely identify the ID, we need to uniquely identify the records, we need a ID. Okay, after this, what we have to do, first of all, response structure, response structure, okay, contact, sorry, contact, the structure is equal to new response structure, and with semicolon. Here, to identify the records, that is it present or not. First of all, we have to check that which people have to which contact details have to modify it. For that, we have optional classes which is present in java.util package. Just optional classes. Inside of this, our contact should be there. Contact, receive contact, contact is equal to contact repository, sorry, contact rep repository dot. At the time of dot, you can see the find by ID is present. There are multiple methods present in contact repository because the contact repository is an extended by the JPA repository. So just write it, enter it, and ID. Now see, the optional contact receive contact is equal to contact repository dot find by ID. If the ID is finded, it means the all the details of that particular ID will be finded, and that will be stored in our receive contact. Now what we have to do, just check receive, sorry, if receive contact dot is present method which is present in our optional classes. Just use this method. If it's presented, what we have to do? We have to update the details, right? How to update? Update structure dot set data contact repository, sorry, contact repository, contact repository dot save. Because the saving is also the updating is also same as the saving. Sorry, saving is also same as the updating. Sorry guys, updating is also same as the saving, right? Okay, sorry guys. So we have to save it as same thing, but to updating the details, you have to first identify the which records you have to update. So basically, first we just find the particular ID which we want to update the details. After this, we check that if the received contact is present or not. If it's present, you have to use structure.setData.save. But I think this is not right. If we let's suppose if we do this, let me do this. Save. We will getting the error. I think we will getting error. Contact, contact, and ID. See, at the time of contact ID is still getting the error. Because of the saving, we have to modify the details. Not like that. First of all, here, what we have to do, contact, exist contact, object will be there. Exi exist, exist, exist contact, okay, is equal to receive contact dot get. If that details is present, we have to get that details in a exist contact so that we can modify the detail. How to modify it? If you remember the getters and setters, by using that getters and setters, we can modify the details. So after getting that the particular contact details, we can modify that. So as you can see here, the exist contact is equal to receive contact dot get. So the exist contact will be getting here. After this, we have to modify the values. How to modify it? Just exist contact dot set. First of all, what we have our name here. Name. After this, contact dot get name. Okay. First one is done. Same as for exist contact dot set phone. Again, contact dot get phone. Second is done. After this, again exist contact dot set email. Email set email. Email contact dot get email. After this, the next one is exist contact dot set city contact dot get city. Done. These are the things we can modify. Now I modified these details and I want to update the details. How to do that? Again, what we need to do? The next one is again contact 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 update contact is equal to exist contact will be there. How to do that? To doing this, first of all, contact repository will be called contact repository dot save. At the time of save, you have to provide exist contact. Okay, now it will be saved in, but still it will be not getting in the response. To getting inside of the response body, what we have to do? We have to do a structure. Sorry, control Z. Make sure you have to see the whole method. Okay, a structure dot set data. Inside of data, update contact will be there. I know what I'm trying to say, and I know you will be understand what I'm doing. Basically, here we will getting the contact. After getting the contact, we will identify the contact. If identify the contact, will be stored in exist contact details, and after this modify the details, and after modifying the details, we have to update the contact. So again, we are getting the contact object, that is the update contact, and update contact is equal to contact repository dot save. Update is basically same as the save. Okay, so that's why the contact repository dot save exist contact. So whatever the details will be modified, it will be in the exist contact. So contact will be saved. So I want to return the response. So structure dot set data update contact will be there. After this structure dot set message, what message? Contact 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 updated successfully. SUCE double S success. FU double L Y fully. The spelling is wrong. Okay, now it is right. Structure dot set status code, that is a HTTP status control space HTTP status dot accepted or okay dot value. Okay, after this return it. How to return it? Again, that something will be coming here. Oh, why it happening again and again? At the time of control space, that another things will be getting imported. That's why. and also remove this. Here, return new response entity. At the time of control space, we will getting these suggestions: response entity, response structure, contact, and wrap this structure colon http status dot OK, and with semicolon. And if you see that still the error is showing because we did not return if it's not present. If the ID which we are getting is not present, you have to throw the error. Here the exception come to the picture. What is happening here? Basically, throw throw new contact not found exception and control space. As you can see here, there are too many options coming: class not found exception, class not found, class not found. As you can see in the fourth place, the contact not found exception is present, which is present in springboot contact management system dot exception dot contact not found exception. Just click here and enter it. And here you can type your own custom exceptions that will be thrown. So contact contact not found, found double quotes. Okay. Now this API is also done. What we have to do, just Control C here, Control V, and with semicolon, comment out API. Okay, this is done now. Just copy the first line. Okay, copy the first line. Control C, go to the controller, and same as do the for the this as well. Same as do for the add contact. Same things we have to do here. Okay, return contact service dot update the contact ID, contact, and end with semicolon. But here I am updating the contact. What type of response it is? It is a put mapping. When you are updating something is called a put mapping, not a post mapping. As you can see here, when I am typing a put mapping, control space, the put mapping is coming here. That's important. And inside of this, URL will be there. That is the path is equal to /update. Okay, but the response will be going through the contact, that is our request body, and the ID, that is the path variable. Here we will be having two values. The first one is the request body, just add the rate req request body, and the next one is a path variable. What is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is a path variable. That variable will be coming that ID will be coming inside of this path. How to coming? Slash curly braces at the ID here. Okay. After this, just save it and go to the main applications where the application is getting started, and run the our project. Let's run it. Okay, is it running? Now let's move to the Postman. Okay, let's go to the plus. Copy this, Control C, coming here, Control V, and remove this previous one, Postman. Okay, and here it will be a put mapping. What type of method is a put mapping? So it will be a put mapping. And after this, the response is a what type of response? Control M. The response is a update /ID. So what will be the URL? URL will be a /update. Okay, still let's come here and just copy this, Control C, and I want to update these details. Okay, how to update it? To update this, select body, raw, text, JSON. Here, copy this, and the name I want to be changed to be a Sheila. Okay, Shila, Sheila. Okay, the email is sheila@gmail.com. Sheila@gmail.com. It will present in app Bangalore. Okay, okay, Bangalore. Now I want to send the response. If I send the response, I am getting the error. Let me send it. See, I am getting the error not found. Why not found? That URL is not found. The URL itself is having a ID as well. So I want to provide the particular ID. The slash ID is 1. Now I am trying to send it. What is getting? I am getting the contact updated successfully. Let's go to the MySQL and check is it updated or not. So let's refresh it. As you can see here, ID 1, city Bangalore, and the email Sheila, name is Sheila, phone number is this. Now that means our this API is also working fine. So now let's move to the another API. So that's all about this videos. Thank you for watching Coding Pills, just like taking small pills of knowledge every day.